Your purring is very loud. Do you hear it? So loud. It's really nice out today, so I'm going to take advantage of it while it lasts and film outside. Because the lighting out here is so much nicer than in my dark house. We're gonna be keeping up with the animal cage tours, and today it's gonna be the guinea pigs. If you haven't seen my other ones, I did a hamster, rabbit, ferret, and tegu tour so far. This is really the last cage on my list of cages that I personally made that I wanted to share with you prior to doing the whole house, animal house tour. So, very soon, I keep saying that, but really truly, now that I'm sharing this one, the next tour video will be of the entire building. I like to build my enclosures using kind of repurposed, recycled materials, not because it's a cheaper alternative, but I just aesthetically like how it looks more, and I think it affords me the ability to give my animals a lot more space than your like store-bought cages, for instance. There are some animals that I would not recommend building your own enclosure for unless you are really talented and experienced, and that would be birds and rats, because both of them are very smart and pretty destructive and can chew through a lot of these, so they will remain in the more traditional cages. One of my go-to things to use for my own custom cages are the old windows, as you will see. I think that they look really great and they're pretty simple to put together. It doesn't take long, and I think I pay like $5 a window or something like that. I have several guinea pigs. I always get my guinea pigs as adults. Most of my animals are adopted, rehomed, rescued, whatever. I don't purchase them from breeders or pet stores or things like that. Right now I have several hairless guinea pigs and then several with hair. The hairless ones are in the house right now, so in this video you are just going to be seeing the hairy guinea pigs. Okay, so I feel like it's always really hard to tell, but this enclosure is actually 8 feet long and 4 feet wide. So I can and have laid down entirely inside of it. It's quite comfortable. As you can see, I've got a lot of little hidey places and comfy spots. My mom actually made most of these for me, which is fantastic because I need a lot of them. Constantly having to wash them and rotate them out because guinea pigs are a little bit messy. This offers a lot of room though for them to hopple around, and I also created a second story. So if, you know, they happen to be feeling a little antisocial or something, they can get away from one another. Like I said, I've got the majority of it made with these windows, and the middle one opens up. It's a huge opening, so it makes it really easy for me to still be able to reach all the sides and clean it. I normally spot clean it every day with just a shop vac, and then on a regular basis I take everything out and wash it. In the corners and underneath the water bottle I keep pads that I can switch out like every other day because they're especially messy where they eat and drink. I really like that they have this window they can look out of, and it gives them a lot of natural light also throughout the day. This ramp, I was a little worried it might be too steep, but they have had no trouble at all getting up and down it, and clearly pooping up here when I wasn't looking. What's really nice, I have a lot of space and a lot of cupboards and everything in this house, but underneath this table is some extra space for storage. I can keep all of the fleece. I have buckets and buckets of fleece and extra hay and all of that under here. It's just constructed with 4x4s and a huge pallet, the same pallet that I actually used for underneath my own bed. So it's very sturdy. particularly with the hairless guinea pigs in mind. I wanted to have a spot that was a bit warmer than the rest of the cage, so I created that by just putting a little heating pad on the window here. Over in the corner you can kind of spot the hamster enclosure as well, which again you can see a tour of in a different video, but use the same windows for that. And then I use the same windows on the rabbit cage as well, which is still, both of these cages have held up really well and the animals seem to enjoy them a lot. So that was it for this video. I feel like I haven't filmed in forever and it's only been a week. Hope you enjoyed my guinea pig tour.